Hey there, I just did a vlog. I'm watching it back. As I wrote in the description, I noticed I was looking down, like, for most of it, and I'm really sorry about that. But like I wrote in the description, I don't know if you read it, I find I take a while to warm up with my communication skills, so I'm sorry about that. I really probably should have maybe spoke a little, warmed up first. And that wouldn't have happened. So I was gonna do another vlog. I know I've already done one today, so this will probably be uploaded tomorrow, unless, well, basically I'm just gonna keep it for whenever I don't make one. So I've like got one to put on when I don't feel like making one, or I don't have time to make one. Okay, so carrying on from my last one with the books. Now I know a lot of people probably aren't into so many books, but my mum had about 5 bookcases in one room, like 5 or 6. So I was brought up with lots of things to look at in that way. We didn't have a lot of technology, but I had plenty of art materials and books and things like that, so that's probably why mostly all I've shown you is like books and art stuff. I know I left home like years ago, but like I think 5 years. But I mean that's still the majority of my life was there. So anyway, a lot of the time when I'm not reading fictional books, because I don't read that much, but I just wanted to let you know I do read biographies, usually of famous people that I know. It doesn't have to be a modern one, it could be an older one. Actually, they're probably better because they've got more to talk about. But I was a massive Take That fan, so I wanted to read that, and it does have things in it that, like clarifications, and I'd only just read another book which was a biography, and they actually contradict each other a bit, because like I don't really like biographies so much. A lot of the time they're just taken from like newspapers and newspaper articles and clippings, magazines, and hearsay and the internet and everything all muddled together, and you don't get the truth. I'd much rather hear it from the actual person. I know they don't have to tell the truth, but I think it's usually more accurate, and it's more exciting for me to get into somebody else's head. I think that's why I like reading them. Like I was saying about the diary thing, I like the idea of getting out of my head and getting into somebody else's head, as a respite from my own brain. Anyway, I've also got some stuff about astrology. That's just a representation, as all these things are. And I'm forgetting to look again, sorry. Yeah, I know some people don't agree with it. I'm not going to try and justify it. I'm just telling you that I'm interested in it. I mean, I could make a little vlog about it, but I don't really want a discussion about it. It's just something I'm interested in. I used when I was younger. One of the first things I did to try and work out who I am and why I am how I am and things like that. I'm interested in that, finding out different parts of myself, and that was the first one. And then finding out about the different signs, seeing if it correlated to people I knew and what I recognised and things I'd noticed. So astrology and star signs and stuff, it's not as simple as some people think, and it's not the same as a horoscope that's like out of a paper. It's not the same thing at all, and there's a lot to it actually, and astrology is interesting, and so is astronomy, but I haven't learnt about that, but my sister did a bit. Sorry, brother. Well, she was my sister then. So I also like Puzzles, logic problems. I started on them when I was little. I used to like filling in things. I still do, but when you're an adult it's not as much fun because it's kind of usually work or something related, like applying for something, which isn't fun. But when I was young I used to do like reasoning, sorry. I don't know why I was saying rhyming. Reason. I know, I used to do reasoning and what's the other one? Anyway, I used to fill in, it was a long time ago, I mean I was before I went to school, so I used to love filling them in. And I was homeschooled until I was nearly 7, so I enjoyed that a lot. Anyway, not just logic problems. Quite recently I was into alpha puzzles, or what are they also called? Like code crackers or whatever. Not so much, I don't mind crosswords. I like Sudoku. And other sort of puzzles. I like the Professor Layton things and whatnot. I've always liked puzzles. I can't even find you a alpha puzzle. Oh yeah, and these ones, the double cross or something like that. With these have like the different combinations. You've got A here, A to Q, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'd fill in this. They give you clues there, and then you've also got this, which is usually a saying. So it's a bit like a cipher. But now I don't get so much sorry, I'm not looking. I don't get so much break time, so I don't do so many of those, so I don't tend to sit at home and do them. There's something I do like on a train or waiting on my break with a coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee. I don't know why I said that. Because people say coffee break, I guess. I drink tea. I also like supernatural and supernatural things. I like actual books on supernatural, or watching videos on weird stuff and historical things about, like, I don't know, fish raining and people disappearing and predictions and anything sort of like that. My mum was never keen on me being interested in that or the astrology, obviously, because it kind of goes against the Jewish thing, but I don't feel it really does, and I don't use astrology to tell the future, and I was only doing it for the personality sort of thing. And the weird stuff, it's just an interest. I'm not, like, I don't do anything weird, I just find it interesting. I can't explain it, but supernatural obviously is not, I mean, it's fiction, it's a bit of fun. And I've got all the seasons up till now. Actually, I might need season 5. What are we on now? 6? Yeah, I think I need 5. I think I've got 1 to 4, I'm not sure. Thanks for reminding me. And I like the relationship between the brothers, and I like Jensen Ackles. And I like that it's not, how can I explain it? It's funny. It's doesn't take itself too seriously, and so it's not scary. Really, I'm not into horror or anything at all, so it's not. I mean, I think season 6 is a bit more horror, but it's done by someone else. But it's even then, it's not really at all. It's very watchable and funny, and that's the end of that. So I was like, in the same vein, medium. And again, I like the relationship she has with her kids and her husband, and the fact that she's different. She's got this thing that people don't accept, and they're quick to poo-poo it. And but she's got a good heart, and she wants to help everybody. And it's not like, I don't like the Ghost Whisperer. So it's not just, I won't just have anything that's weird, like, or into. She sees ghosts, if you didn't know. And I'm not into mediums. I wouldn't like go to a medium show. 10 minutes. I wouldn't go to a medium show because I think a lot of them are charlatans. But this is fictional and it's enjoyable. I also like that she's not like perfect. She's just a nice normal family mum, and it's not overly sentimental. It's, you know, it's good and exciting and scary at times, ish. I also like the Wonder Years. That's actually a copy because I didn't know it was a copy when I bought it. But I've watched them quite a few times. I used to watch them all the time when I was a kid, and I used to fancy the boy in it. How embarrassing. Fred Savage. One of my first crushes, I think. And I like that because it's coming of age thing, and I like coming of age things, and I can't really explain why I like it. It's stupid. Anyway, lastly but not least, I used to really like My So-Called Life, and Jared Leto. Is the first time I saw Jared Leto in My So-Called Life. This is in the 90s. See when it was released. It's about a girl, and I like that she's just a normal girl. She's got like a slutty friend and a gay friend and a little sister, and like I was the little sister trying to get in on the exciting life of the older sibling. But and it's got the geek and it's got the hottie and it's got parents and the perfect friend and everything's just I suppose it's a bit, I'm too old for it now really, like she's 15 in it, but obviously in the 90s I was a teen, and yeah, Jared Leto, liked him ever since. He's a very good actor, he's got amazing eyes. Sorry Gilles if you're watching this, I love you. And I just realised I spent a lot of that looking down again. Ah! Yeah, so anyway, I've got all his films and I've watched everything ever since and supported him, and obviously his music and everything. He's a very talented guy, but a friend of mine, a friend of a friend, said recently that he's really arrogant now, and I don't want to believe it till I see. I won't believe it till I see it. I've got him on Twitter, and he takes some amazing photography as well, and it's just, he's a great guy. He's vegan and everything. Right, oh gosh, this has not gone as planned, but yeah, they're funny, odd things that I like. Obviously I like makeup as well, and I'm always going on about makeup and hair, but I think that goes with art really. That's kind of an arty creative thing. I like to create, and I'm going to stop because it's a really long video, and I'm sorry if you are not satisfied. Maybe people who know me will think of things that I'm interested in and I talk about or do, that I haven't mentioned, and put it below. Thank you for watching, and you can tell me what your interests are.